One thing about sequels, they usually suck, but I had high hopes for this movie, and let's just cut to the chase. Those expectations, blown away. 300 Rise of an Empire was freaking awesome. Now this isn't really exactly a sequel, it's kind of like a prequel, but it's actually happening during the first movie, but you're getting to see it from a whole nother perspective. The film has an all-new cast, as well as you get to go back and see glimpses of what's happening with the Spartans and Leonidas and the other 300. The story of 300 expands as we finally learn who Xerxes is and how he came to be a crazy-ass god king.
For glory's sake!
The story was very solid. I enjoyed it pretty much all the way through. The pacing was really great. The hyper-realistic special effects heavy movie was not directed by Zack Snyder, who did the first film, but by rather a newcomer, Noah Morrow. But rest assured, Zack Snyder wrote the screenplay just as he did the first film. Comparing the visual effects to the first film, which came out 8 years ago, is kinda hard. But let me tell you, this movie has some of the most eye-popping visuals I've ever seen on screen, and probably the best 3D I've ever seen. Everything from spears flying at you, to dust particles close to the lens, to blood gushing right at your face. It's all friggin' awesome. The battle scenes that took place on the sea were pretty amazing, as ships crashed into each other and blood turned the water red. It's crazy to think that this film was pretty much filmed all on a green screen, yet the sweeping camera work takes you above and below the water and into there without even thinking that this was a CGI effect. If you're squirmish, I really don't recommend watching this movie. There's head bashing, there's blood spewing, there's dismemberment. They made the first movie look like a G-rated Disney flick. Eva Green, who plays Artemisia, is a vengeful commander of the Persian army. She commands the screen and her presence is formidable. She plays a role I've not seen in a movie for a long time. She put fear into everyone around her in every scene. I think I was even afraid of her at one point. If you like bloody fight scenes, muscular men, swift camera movements, lots of action, then you will enjoy this film. I absolutely loved this movie. There were times when I was watching it and I just had a smile on my face because I was like completely entertained, completely satisfied. It has a great story, great action, good acting. I really don't have anything bad to say about this film. The pacing was great. 3D was awesome. You definitely have to see it in 3D. And if you could see it in IMAX 3D, that'll be even more of an awesome immersive experience.
We chose to die on our feet rather than live on our knees!
For our first movie review, we're giving 300 Rise of an Empire 5 stars. This movie was awesome. For more Flix videos, make sure you subscribe, leave us a comment, and let us know what you think of the bloody new sequel.